I'm going to be so real with you. I feel I can't even pinpoint the emotion, kind of sad, kind of hopeful, kind of healing, kind of downward spiral. I can't pinpoint it, but I'm going to tell you why I think that's a good thing and why I think it's overall a good feeling. I have a problem with ego, I think. And I used to like to think that I have everything figured out, or at least that I'm a step ahead of others my age. And the truth is no, I don't. And even if I do, the fact that I think I do is proof that I don't. Stay with me, stay with me. If you're just joining us, you know that these are kind of like little personal therapy sessions for me, but I feel like maybe some of you guys can relate, and I just want to put it all out on the table because it's all jumbled, it's all confusing in my head, and I just need to speak it. Okay, how is that? It's so annoying that when I was approaching 20 years old, I was like confident. It felt like I was like, okay, I'm good, I'm ahead, I know things. I feel like I'm spiritually aligned, and I feel like I'm going to get to go through life and make the right choices every time. And I feel like yes, but I also feel like no, I am so lost. I am so lost. No matter how many times I prepared myself of trying to beat the feeling of being lost in your early 20s, no matter how many times I heard other people say that and said to myself, nope, that's not me. I'm like better. I'm ahead. No, I'm not. I am sitting here questioning my entire career, questioning my entire purpose and drive. And you could say that that is sad, but it's not sad. It's not sad because there's another side to it that is literally just potential and growth and excitement and hope. And I think that passion of hope is the most important thing. I also wanted to avoid kind of talking about spirituality on here, but why would I do that? That is literally one of the things that I care most about. It's just hard for me to articulate it sometimes, and I worry about what people think. Honestly, there you go. I love saying I don't care what people think, and I'm confident in myself. But I was listening to this podcast today, and if someone is confident, they don't need to say they're confident. They don't need to be going around telling themselves they're confident. They just are, and it's not even a thing. I'm kind of just going back to the basics, it feels like. I don't know. I need to connect with people who have similar goals and motivations as me, like similar interests. I feel like, I don't know, I just feel so alone. It's crazy. Like, I love YouTube and I love science and I need to bring them together, and I love fashion and just like design in general, and I just feel like I'm surrounded by people who don't know anything about the way I think. But I also feel like that is wrong. These are some twisted up concepts, so I'm sorry if I'm losing you a little bit here, but it's really just consuming my mind that, I don't know. I'm looking for some type of answer, some type of plan, some type of advice that I can take and it can fix my mindset, because I've had that experience so many times. But I feel like I've gotten to a point where I need to, I don't know what I don't know. I don't know. And again, it's not sad. It's very interesting to me because I feel like I've been such an observer of how I think my whole life. And it's so interesting to me that I'm kind of turning a corner and seeing something that I've never seen before and never understood. And it goes back to me thinking I know everything, and in reality I don't. Like, is there substance here or not? Everything can be dove into and picked apart, and I feel like my brain is just getting lazy and cutting to, oh, it doesn't matter, whatever. But I feel like I'm on the verge of a breakthrough. Does this make any sense, guys? Like, I'm sitting there waiting to have some realization, and it's just not happening. I keep feels like I keep hitting a wall. But I think that means I'm gonna break through that wall any day now. Any day now. If you have a goal or if you've had a goal in the past that you've accomplished, I feel like it always happens in a way that perfectly makes sense, but you also couldn't have predicted it. And that's why I need to chill on obsessing over a plan or an idea or something that's going to set me on the right path. And I just need to go into that like in between state of it's not even to the point of letting go, like meditate and whatever. Like yes, absolutely, but it's in between being conscious and unconscious of the fact that I want to get better. It's like the whole thing. Once you think of it, it becomes a thing. It becomes a problem that you have to solve. But like the confidence thing, if you don't even, it doesn't cross your mind. Am I confident? Am I not confident? No, you just are. So I think I need to just get to a point of just being, but how do I do that if I'm constantly thinking about it and constantly asking myself, how can I do this? What do we think? Today's crazy. I know, I'm sorry. I've just been listening to a little too much spiritual podcast, but not even spiritual, scientific too. And I just want to talk about it with somebody because not a lot of people really understand. So I'm hoping maybe this resonates with you. But I also think it could be kind of harmful to consume so much spiritual and self-help content because it kind of makes you second guess yourself. Even like mental health content, it kind of makes you put labels on your symptoms and kind of self-diagnose, and then you kind of go through your life with those assumptions about yourself that you don't really know are true, and I feel like it could throw you off. I don't know. Basically, all I have to say is that we're all learning, and if you feel similar, like lost in your career or in your path of life, I feel the same, but not in a sad way, because it is fun. At the end of the day, I get to explore. It's like I said, I'm like an observer of my life. I get to see like where will I be in 5 years? I don't know. Where will I be in 10 years? I'm excited to figure it out. And right now I can look back at my younger self and compare it to where I am today and try and learn something from that and try and just, I don't know, it's just kind of like a big science experiment. It's cool to see. And I'm gonna explore all my passions, explore all my interests, and just try not to focus on the self-doubt, even though it's very hard. And I've just been hearing a lot of stuff like, oh, if you want to be an influencer, if you want to have a social platform, that means you are deeply egotistical, narcissistic, you have problems with validation, you have a traumatic childhood or traumatic past. And that's freaking me out a lot. That's low-key making me question why I want to do a podcast and want to do YouTube. But I don't know. At the same time, I just have a drive to do it. It's like it's not an option. It is, and you could apply this to whatever your passion or your thing is, or maybe you have a different avenue of life where this applies, but it's not even a yes or no. And I've said this a million times. It's not like, oh yeah, this is something I want to do. It's no, this is the only option. Not even an option. It's a set in stone fact. How weird is that? And the fact that I can observe that makes me think, is that idea really, is that my true want? Or have I just built it up by seeing other people being egotistical and all those other things I said before? Am I making up that desire, or is it real? And how could you ever know? Do I just have to pick a side and go with it? I have a slight fear of being called crazy. That's why I don't talk about this stuff too much. And I also am reluctant to talk about it because of the idea of like people I know perceiving me as like a crazy person or talking about me. But that's not real. Again, I tell myself, oh, I don't care what people think. And then I'm like, hold on, I think I might. It's actually crazy. Everything is so simple and so complex. That's all I have to say. But all in all, I'm excited to be here with you guys, as you can tell. And I'm excited to do work on myself and to create physical art as well. That's another big thing that I just feel this crazy strong drive to do, even though I don't classify myself as having talent in any specific artistic skill. It's weird figuring it out. I really encourage you to do the same. I think knowledge and understanding will set you free. Free from what? I don't know. In the podcast I was listening to today, they were saying like ignorance is the root of suffering, I think. So maybe I'm kind of feeling that quote today. Balance. Keep it simple. I don't know. I'm here for you every weekday. Thanks for listening to my crazy rant, and not even rant, just, whatever. I don't even want to call it that because then I'm making myself feel crazy. See how this keeps happening? It's just an never-ending loop. Thanks for joining me. Leave a like, leave a comment. I'm here for you every weekday. I got my links in the description. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.